Cleveland, Ohio. The Cleveland Indians are willing to spend some relatively big money on short-term contracts to keep some key players. Here's a breakdown. 1. As I wrote last week, look for the Tribe to pick up the $11 million option on Michael Brantley's contract for 2018. 2. The same with Josh Tomlin's $3 million option for 2018. The final decision doesn't have to be made official until 3 days after the World Series, but they want to keep Brantley and Tomlin on those deals. 3. Carlos Santana is a free agent. The Indians can give him a qualifying offer for 2018 in the $18 million range and look for them to do just that. 4. If Santana signs it, great. They have him for a year with no long-term risk. The Indians love how Santana's defense has improved. He is a finalist for the Gold Glove Award at first base. 5. If Santana declines the offer, they can receive a draft pick as compensation. The new rules that make it complicated about what draft pick would come back to the Tribe if they lose Santana. It can either be after the first round or the third round, depending on a variety of factors. 6. Jay Bruce is a free agent, but he is not eligible to receive a qualifying offer. That's because he was traded to the Tribe in the middle of the season. So if he signs elsewhere, no draft pick comes back to the Tribe. 7. The Indians will watch the market develop with Santana and Bruce. It's hard to know if either player will receive a lucrative long-term deal. Last winter, Mark Trumbo $37 million, 3 years, Edwin Encarnacion $60 million, 3 years, and Mike Napoli $6.5 million, 1 year. All thought they'd receive better deals. 8. The Texas Rangers had an $11 million option on Napoli for 2018. They declined it. The 36-year-old batted .193, .713 ops with 29 HR and 66 RBI. He's back on the market. 9. Also on the market is Jonathan LaCroix, who vetoed a deal to the Tribe at the end of July 2016. LaCroix split last season between Texas and the Colorado Rocks. He batted .265, .716 ops with 6 HR and 40 RBI. He's hired a new agent. 10. Brian Shaw is a free agent. Odds are he will sign elsewhere. Don't be surprised if he receives a lucrative 3-year deal. Former Indian Tony Sipp received $18 million for 3 years. Shaw never getting hurt and being so durable will make him very attractive to several teams hurting for relievers. 11. Another free agent is Joe Smith, who appears more likely to stay with the Tribe than Shaw. The 33-year-old Smith had some shoulder problems early in the season with Toronto. He was healthy after coming to the Tribe at the end of July. Overall, he had a .30 record and 3.33 ERA in 2017. 12. Austin Jackson had a good season, batting .318, .869 ops with 7 HR and 35 RBI. He played in 85 games. The outfielder is a free agent. He was on the disabled twice in 2017. He had a significant knee operation in 2016. It's hard to know what will be his value because of health concerns. 13. Boone Logan has a $7 million option for next season. He has a $1 million buyout, and that's what he'll receive. The lefty reliever won't be back. About Carl Willis. 1. Willis said he talked to 4 other teams about being their pitching coach. I'm told he had 2 firm offers. That's why the Tribe moved quickly to sign him to replace Mickey Callaway as pitching coach. 2. Terry Francona said something very revealing about adding a veteran pitching coach. We didn't want to just stop a leak and put a bandage on it, we wanted to get better. 3. The route exit from the first round of the playoffs doesn't change the fact the Tribe is an easy favorite to win the Central Division for the 3rd year in a row. They join the Yankees and Astros as the main contenders to win the American League pennant in 2018. The Tribe wanted a big-time pitching coach to stay in contention. 4. Francona also mentioned Willis will have the ability to hit the ground running. He knows some of the pitchers from being a special advisor with a Tribe in 2014. He also worked at Class AAA Columbus early in the 2015 season before being hired by John Farrell as pitching coach in Boston. 5. Francona and Farrell are extremely close. Francona even went to one of Farrell's first chemotherapy treatments in 2015. Farrell was the manager of the Red Sox and he was diagnosed with stage 1 lymphoma. He has recovered well. 6. Farrell was fired after the 2017 season by Boston. He wants to manage again and recently interviewed for the Philadelphia Phillies job. He doesn't want to be a pitching coach right now. 7. The Indians really like Ruben Niebla, their minor league pitching coordinator. He did interview for the big league job. He was a strong candidate, but Willis was too good to pass up. The Tribe believes Niebla will be a big league pitching coach at some point. 8. Willis started in the Tribe organization as a minor league pitching coach in 1999. He moved to the majors when Eric Wedge became the Tribe manager in 2003, and remained with the team through 2009. He also was the pitching coach in Seattle and Boston. He has a relationship with Francona. It was a natural fit. About Mickey Callaway 1. When Callaway was hired to manage the New York Mets, I looked back at his career and I was astounded at his quick rise, too. Callaway pitched in 40 big league games. His record was 411 with a 6.27 ERA. That was between 19,992,003 with 3 different teams. 3. He pitched 10 years in the minors, then more 3 years in Korea. 4. In 2008, he was pitching in the Mexican League. 5. In 2010, he was hired as the Tribe's Class A Lake County pitching coach. 6. In 2013, he was in the majors with Francona. Callaway became an elite pitching coach. 7. After the 2013 season, when Callaway revived the career of Ubaldo Jimenez, the right-hander signed a $50 million deal with the Baltimore Orioles. One executive told me, "That's only a good contract if Ubaldo takes Callaway with him." Jimenez had a 139 record and 3.30 ERA with the Tribe in 2013. In the last 4 years with Baltimore, he's 3,242 with a 5.22 ERA. In 2017, he was 611 with a 6.81 ERA. 8. Callaway has the personality and ability to listen that makes him effective because he can find common ground with almost any type of pitcher. It's a gift. 9. At the age of 42, he takes over the Mets. He's never managed a game at any professional level. The one challenge for him is Callaway received zero media criticism in Cleveland. He was continually praised for his work, and nurtured by Francona. With the Mets, he'll be in the nation's largest media market. 10. Francona. On Callaway, I'm so happy for him. He is so deserving. He'll do a great job. He is ready for the challenge. 11. Callaway is the second coach from Francona's Tribe staff to be hired as a manager. Tampa Bay hired Kevin Cash in 2015. The bullpen coach was only 37 at the time. 12. The Indians are an attractive place for front office people and coaches to work. The organization is respected. The team is a contender. As Willis mentioned when taking the job, the Indians feel like family. It's a unique situation, and they have Kluber, Carrasco, Bauer, and Salazar.